Okay, stream says it's live. I'm going to move over to chat. Comments. Hold on a moment. Is this not connected? Okay. I'll go to chat. Well, how do I get out? Okay, there we go. No one else watching right now. If there's any issues with the volume, plug your ears. Where's my... checking things. Okay. There should not be an echo. I am live, so I think I'm okay. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, I might have to start wearing headphones instead to test my audio. So you should be able to hear me through my mic on StreamYard. And I can't turn my volume on because then we get a lot of, feedback. So let me know if you can hear me, if you come on. All right, enough of that stuff. I'm going to start off here with some next 7 days ahead for all signs. And these are just going to be a quick hit, and I'm going to actually use the washi method. Just mixing these up a little bit before I get started. You can see one person is watching, but I'm pretty sure that's my own account. So, or maybe not. I will be doing live readings. Okay. Hopefully that didn't have any feedback. So I know that my mic is not muted, and I am going to start the next 7-day readings for everybody. I will be doing readings for anybody who wants one after I'm done with this little bit. This is kind of get me warmed up and calmed down at the same time. So let's start off. So we'll start off here with Pisces. And what is it that Pisces needs to know about the next 7 days? Pick a card. This one's calling. Pisces, you have the 3 of Cups. Make sure you're spending some time with some friends this week. Go out, enjoy each other's company. This is also, though, getting the message 3 is a crowd coming in. So maybe some situational awareness might be needed this week in a social situation. But normally for some of you or most of you, it's not. It's spending time with 3 people that you're very close to. So make sure you're taking time out to spend time with those that you love over these next 7 days. All right, Aries. Next up, we'll have Aries. Let's see what we have for Aries. The 6 of Wands. This is a card of victory, celebrating, taking the win, taking the bow, accepting the accolades. So this is indicating success in some areas, or the answer is yes, if that's what you're looking for. But over these next 7 days, there's going to be a celebration for you, of you. All right, next up is Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Next 7 days. The Magician. Master manifester, making your dreams come true, achieving some goal, something that you've been waiting on or working on for quite some time. The next 7 days should have it showing up, or you may start seeing success in that area. All right. I don't know if my lights like these cards or my camera. Next up, that was Taurus. We're looking for Gemini. Gemini's all the way down here. The Hermit. Take some time out this week, Gemini. Some time alone just to think about things and get your thoughts in order, and make sure whatever you're working on or deciding on is something that you truly want, not anybody else. It's something that you want, Gemini. But you need to take time away from all the noise and everybody else's energy and just spend time with yourself and really step into what feels right for you. All right, Cancer. Oh, we're going with that. That feels right even. The Hanged Man for Cancer. Don't make any decisions this week. This is a week to just kind of sit back and watch, observe, see what's happening. Gather more information before making the decision. So don't be too quick on making any major decisions. Take a step back, take some time out, get a chance to look at things from a different perspective. Next up, we have Leo. What do we have up for Leo tonight? Leo. The Hierophant. This is about the rules, Leo. Somebody's going to give you a lesson. Oh, so there's going to be some sort of lessons learned in these next 7 days, Leo. It might be a hard lesson. It might be a little bit of a grudging respect for this, but it's something that you're going to have to acknowledge and recognize that, yeah, that you're going to have to do it that way, whether you like it or not. Okay. That was Leo. Now we're at Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for the next 7 days? Justice. Things are balancing out. Something that has felt unfair or off kilter is going to be righted over these next 7 days. There's going to be justice in some area. Trying to lean in a little bit more on it. It's the main message pushing through is it's going to balance out. Whatever this is, it's going to balance out. So right now it might feel like somebody else is getting all of the recognition or all of the benefit, but that's going to turn over this next 7 days and things are going to balance out and even out. Libra. What does Libra have for these next 7 days? For Libra, I have the 6 of Wands. The same as Aries, I believe. Victory, success. I also feel like you're standing in front of an audience and talking about your story or a story that you're familiar with. It's your story. So sharing your story and feeling the support, a lot of support around you, and people cheering you on and excited for your success. That's what I'm getting for you, Libra. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? The 5 of Wands. So this is competition. This is everybody's vying for the same thing, the same outcome. So you need to find a way to set yourself apart and not focus on what everybody else is doing. You need to you either need to go slower or you need to be not as aggressive as everybody else. It feels like the thing that everybody's competing for, whoever is making the decision doesn't like it if it's too aggressive, if people are too in their face. So a more laid back approach might be what helps you win this or achieve success in this area and get a leg up on the competition. Just be aware that there's more competition out there than you thought there was if this is a job, a bid, a proposal, whatever this is. Just be aware of that. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? Strength. This is a major arcana card. This is compassion, self-compassion. You need to I skipped Sagittarius again. Why do I keep doing that? But this is Capricorn. Compassion. So you need to give yourself grace this week. It feels like you're being too hard on yourself. And you need to recognize that even though things are not going as you anticipated, it's still a success. It's still working out. It's just not working out exactly the way you would have done it. So this is a sense of needing to loosen the reins a little bit and let go of some of that control and give yourself some self-compassion. Be compassionate to everybody involved, but especially yourself in this situation. Now let's go back to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? I have a Sagittarius moon. I don't know why I keep missing it or skipping it occasionally. Interesting. Interesting. Sagittarius, Page of Cups. I'm seeing a delay. Nope, right there is good. Page of Cups, this is going to be a wild imagination, intuition. So you may have a lot of creative flow, creative thoughts, ideas, or you may get a message from someone, a young person who's very naive and may cause drama because they're young yet, fresh. They don't have a lot of experience. This is new energy for you, or a new message coming in from someone who is young that contains a message that might be emotional or offer some creative insight into a problem that you're working on. Aquarius, last one. Aquarius. I'm not seeing anybody online that might want a reading. So I'll stay on a little bit longer and then we'll go. Aquarius, you have the Judgment card. Leveling up, moving up. So this is feeling like a promotion or something where you get more responsibility or higher pay, or it's a level up. This could even be like somebody who's moving up in grades or rankings. So if you're into sports or something where there's rankings, you're moving up in the rankings in these next 7 days. All right. Well, that's what I have for the next 7 days. If there's anybody on, say hi in the chat and let me know. Excuse me. If you'd like a reading. I'm just going to take a moment. I'll just be pulling, excuse me. Hello, Tammy Jo. I hope it's Tammy Jo. I'll just be pulling 3 cards. You ask me, let me know what your question is, or if you just want a general reading right now, and I'll just pull 3 cards and do a short reading. It's fairly quick. Nothing too elaborate. So if you'd like a reading, just let me know. And if you have a specific question, put that in the chat too. And I'll be using my Curious Creatures cards. These are the ones that have been vibing with me most this week, or at least for the lives, I think. This card I use a lot for my own personal readings. It's very blunt with me when I want to know things. We can start off by doing a reading for myself to give you an example. So let me do that. What do I need to know right now? What is it that I need to know right now? All right. So for me, I'm way over there. The Ace of Cups, the Emperor, and the 3 of Wands. So aces, new beginnings, something fresh and new energy related to my intuition or emotions. Excuse me. The Emperor, which is actually the card for Aries, and it's about setting boundaries. So while I may wanna chase after this new thing, this fresh, new, brand new, shiny thing, I need to make sure that I'm setting up some boundaries around it, some parameters, and how to deal with it, how to process it, maybe even when to process it. And then 3 of Wands is telling me right now what I'm feeling is don't chase it, let it come to me. Because the 3 of Wands is about receiving some you're waiting for something to come in. So I should not chase it. I need to wait for it to come to me. And that might be why I need to put up some strong boundaries because I tend to chase after things. I tend to go for it. I'm like, I get this fresh new idea, I get excited about it, I'm all in. So I need to probably exercise some control when it comes to this and let it flow to me instead of trying to force it. That's my reading. A general reading. Oh, yeah, self-sabota you are self-sabotaging your new business by putting off the work. So what can we do? What does Tammy Joe need to know right now about the sabotaging of her new business and putting off the work? What can you tell us for Tammy Joe? The cards are even getting stuck, so stuck energy. There we go. All right. We have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Moon. So the Four of Wands is indicating success, celebration. Um, I don't know if you've had like a kickoff thing or had a formal celebration or official kickoff date or anything like that. I don't know what your business entails of, but it's that sense of, and I don't know if it's a partnership because the Four of Wands can also be about a commitment and a celebrating of that commitment, like having a party. So it might help bring your energy up if you do something like that, like a launch party, like just getting together and celebrating with some close friends and family that are going to be there and giving you that rah rah energy and help push you on and move you forward, giving you the energy to push out. And then we have the King of Wands. This guy's in charge. He knows what he's doing. He's not afraid to go for it. He's not afraid to take a chance. He's not afraid to put himself out there. So if it's fear that's been holding you back, like you haven't done this before, what if you fail, the doubts, things like that, this card is saying you just need to go for it. Fail if you fail, but you'll regret it if you don't try. He may have more to say. I'll come back to him. And then we have the moon. So the moon it's in the dark, right? Things are hidden and can only be seen under the light of the full moon. And I have something coming in that's kind of saying you may do your best work at night under the light of the moon. So that might be something that could help you if it is something that you can do at night. Maybe you just don't have the traditional hours. You don't have to have a traditional expected schedule necessarily. Again, it's going to depend on what it is you're doing, obviously. If it's during business hours with other companies and things, then you may need to do at least some of your works, maybe meetings and things during that time, but then you get to the meat of the work at night. Just a moment, I'm going to take a drink. Yeah, and that's also, I'm feeling you're most creative then, or you get a lot of ideas, a lot more excitement at that time. It's like you're energized by the moon. Oh, thank you. That's fantastic. You are? Oh my God. I love that. Your first workshop on the 24th. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Yes. Getting out and doing it. Just feel that energy of this lion, this um, ace of king of wands, passionate about what they're doing, very confident, not afraid to fail. You know, if they mess it up, they'll just move on to the next thing and try something else or adjust it in the process. But they're going to go for it. So it's having that passion. So there is that sense of passion that you have for this. And yeah, creativity here and celebrating with your friends. That's fantastic. I'm very glad that this is helping you and supporting you. Good luck. That's exciting. And yes, if anybody else is watching that would like a reading, please share and let me know what your questions are. I'll stay on. I don't actually see anybody else on, but I'll stay on for a little bit longer and see if anybody else comes in. What else can I do here while I'm waiting? I might do some more readings for myself. Great. Yes, I'll be saving these. Excuse me. I'll be leaving these recordings up for a while so that you'll be able to come back and rewatch them when you need to or want to. Okay. Your friend Stacy. Oh, I think I know who Stacy is. Love her. All right. I'm going to have to start having these earlier, I think. Most of my people are on Central Time. But at the moment, I'm over in Arizona on Mountain Time, which, because Arizona does not observe daylight savings, I don't believe they do anyway. I'm now 2 hours behind instead of 1 hour behind. So that's something to adjust to. Let's see, what else can I do? I'm going to do a reading about my next move. Currently in the desert, out in the middle of the desert. I'm going to be moving to a location near Sedona next week. So let's see what it has to tell me about that move, about that location. How's that going to turn out? If there's anyone else out there that wants a reading, let me know in the chat and I'll do a reading for you. No charge. So, Death, Six of Swords, and the Chariot. So, it's going to be transformative. There's almost this sense of rebirth too. I will be there for the Ostara. I'm not going to get the word exactly right, but for the spring solstice. And there's that sense of newness and freshness and new beginnings that's coming in with this fresh energy. So definitely a transformative time. And I'm going to definitely make an effort to explore the area. Six of Swords. Traditionally, this is a person in a boat out on the water, moving away from troubled waters into calmer waters. This card depicts a little bit of that the tortoise and the hare in the race. Again, another reminder for me that patience is key. And maybe don't rush to try and to just get things done. Take my time with them, feel them, sink into them, is what I'm getting here from the Six of Swords. And that being in this new space is going to allow me, the energy is going to be like that for me here. And the Chariot is, let's go. Let's get this done. Let's move. It's also an indication of some big choices or decisions that may be made or a change in direction for myself and what I'm doing. So that's what might be coming up while I'm at the next location. Exciting things. Holding chakra work. Oh, that's amazing. If I were still there, I'm guessing you're in Minnesota, I'd probably attend that class. I love that stuff. I have a mala here I've made. Moxie malas when they did classes. Love that thing. Love it. That's exciting. All right. It doesn't look like I'm going to have too many people show up. So we've been on 24 minutes. Let me I can do that here without taking things off. Yep, okay. Nope, that's not it. Go to me. That's I'm going to Facebook, changing things up. Well, I might as well play. Oh, you are? I love Moxie Malas. That's great. Nice. Very nice. All right. What am I doing here? Going to my page. That works. You're welcome, and thank you so much for joining me here. It's great to have company every once in a while. This is only my third one, though. Last week I had a lot more people in, so I think I just need to adjust my time. And good luck on your workshop. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely. Okay. What else was I going to do here? Go here. Go in here. Let's see if I can edit this. Oh, I don't want to do that. So never mind. I'll have to figure out how to put this out on Facebook next time too. Live on Facebook and YouTube. I think I can do that. But I have to figure out how to get it on my page. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to talk to myself for a little bit, see if anybody joins. What else can I tell you about myself? Again, I live in an RV full time. Look at that. Changes and wow, all in a row. Interesting. I'm just turning the cards all right side up. I live in an RV full time and I move around a lot. So far, I've mainly explored the Southwest area. I've been to the California coast last year, Yalama Beach, California. Beautiful. Great burgers there too. Absolutely stunning beach. I was able to camp right on the sand, right where the waves were. Oh, unforgettable experience on that one. I've been down to Yuma. I've been in Palm Desert. Lots of places in between. I stayed at a little place in Arkansas that was on like a hobby farm. I loved that too. They had chickens there. I love chickens. Who doesn't love chickens? What else? Oh, I have a little dog who's currently sleeping. I bribed her a little bit to, take a break from harassing me and barking at me because she thinks she needs a bazillion little of these little nummy things. The word I will not say right now. Let's see. I do have a regular muggle job that I do that is currently helping support my lifestyle. I'm hoping to turn my focus fully into tarot or YouTube or something else that will help support my travel and allow more flexibility in my schedule. Although, honestly, right now, I do have a lot of flexibility in my schedule. The employer I'm with right now has been very good about that, but that's where I'm at the moment. All right. If there's anybody out there who would like a reading, just let me know in the chat. There's no charge for this. It's a free reading. 3 cards. It can be a general reading, or let me know if you have a specific question. It takes some water right now. All right. I'm going to close the show early. Thank you for watching. I may divide up the next 7-day readings into shorts later on if that works. I'm not sure if that'll work with this format or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Why not, right? For those of you who come back and watch later, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to everybody later. Have a good evening.